Jumbo, and hello everybody, and welcome to today's live stream. Today is April 11th, and we are live for a home stream. And I thought it'd be good to just do a home stream and check up with everybody, see how everybody's doing. We are using StreamYard today, so you can see in the top right corner the StreamYard logo. Thanks to StreamYard for allowing us to use this service. We are today to catch up, see how everybody's doing. I thought it'd be good to do a home stream, and I actually thought about this last minute. I thought, hey, why not just go live today, because every day is pretty much the same. That goes for everybody. So I thought it'd be good to just do a little home stream, and it seems like the stream is loading perfectly on my phone. Hopefully the chat is catching up. There it goes. It's catching up. It was a little lagged, but so welcome everybody. And we also have a special guest, two special guests with us here on the StreamYard, which I'm going to bring in and let them say hey to you. We're going to do a little bit of a Q&A, because I know with a lot of these streams, usually I can't answer a bunch of questions. So it's good to just sit down and have a little relaxing stream and do a Q&A. So let me say hey to everybody in the chat. We have Zachary Taylor, we have Stu, Park Hopper, John Morgan, welcome in. We have Russell, Rob, Samantha, welcome. We have Donna, welcome also. Ellis, LSU Mom, Zippity Doodad, who has a great channel. Go check him out if you have not already. Alyssa, Neil, Disney family, hope you guys are doing well. Rebecca, and we also have Orlando Mike and Catherine, welcome in. Mickey Travels, welcome in. Blue Polo, welcome in. And I'm hoping I'm getting mostly everybody's names here. I'm sorry if I miss anybody. Tony, welcome in. And I also have it on my phone because it seems like it's a little delayed in the computer. So Rob, AJC Magic. Awesome, everybody. So hope everybody's having a good day. And the good thing, too, about StreamYard, which I like, is I can highlight some of the comments. So if you guys have a comment that I want to show everybody, I can put on the screen just like that, and just like that one too. So that's kind of a fun thing. But if you guys are ready, I think we shouldn't have them wait any longer, and we should introduce our special guest. So let me know, put a thumbs up in the chat just like that if you guys are ready. I'm not sure how much the delay is on this because I've never used StreamYard, but put a thumbs up in the chat if you think we should bring our special guests on. So put a thumbs up if you're ready. Once I see a few thumbs, I mean, I'm going to bring them in regardless, but once I see a few thumbs ups, I know you guys are ready. And I also have a quick announcement that I'm going to make here in a minute about something coming to the channel. I was actually going to check on it really quickly before I bring our guests in. I actually had it up. Okay, so nothing's happened, but I have an announcement with the channel that I'm going to make. It's kind of a special announcement, one I've been waiting for a long time to make. And I think you guys are going to like it too, and you'll see why. But I have a bunch of thumbs up, so I think without any hesitation, I'm going to bring in our special guests, Donna and Samantha. How's it going, guys?
It's going good. How are you, Nick? We missed you.
Yes, it's been like, I think almost a month since I've seen you guys. It's crazy.
It's like Nick and I and Samantha, we would see each other every single day, literally every single day. And Nick was always in the Donner Mobile. And we miss it. It's just like
yes,
now.
Absolutely.
Person again.
Yeah, so hopefully all this stuff, because I can't say the name of it because the YouTube doesn't like it. Hopefully everything happening ends social distance, feet away from people, and we'll hopefully get through this. Hopefully the parks will be reopening sooner rather than later, and we can get back to our normal. But I know last night on Tanya's stream, That Crazy Disney Lady, she said when the parks reopen, whenever they do, or like, how are we going to be able to be around each other, because you can't have these large gatherings. So it's going to be really hard, but we're going to get through it. That's all that matters. If you guys are just joining, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, share out the stream, and we really have no plan. There's really nothing that we have a plan for today. I think we're just going to enjoy each other's time. We're going to enjoy each other's time, read a few of your comments, maybe a little Q&A here and there, and we'll get right onto it. But something I wanted to do, a little announcement, not like a groundbreaking announcement, but so I know several of you know on the YouTube channels that you see around, they have the little blue join buttons. And what those do is you can actually, quote, subscribe to a YouTube channel, and for however much the creator decides, you can get special perks. And I noticed today that YouTube gave me the option to set that up. And I thought, well, it'd be cool because you guys could get some perks and also you guys could help me out, which, by the way, before I go any further than this, never required. You never have to. It's fully optional. I never ask for it. I'm just explaining it right now. So it's a process. YouTube reviewing everything I submitted to them. But you're going to be able to, there's 2 tiers that you're going to be able to, it's like Patreon, but it's through YouTube. There's 2 tiers you can submit through. There's, I can actually tell you guys the names of them. You guys can hear them for the first time. So there's 2 tiers. There may be a chance that I might add another one if you guys seem like you want one. But I made them reasonable prices. They are not crazy high. It's not like skyrocketing. It's going to ruin your bank account. So the first one is a very simple $1.99 a month fee, or not really fee, but like a subscription. And it's called the Mouseketeer level. So this is the Mouseketeer level. If you'd like to subscribe to that, I'm not going to announce the perks right now, but I will tell you, in the YouTube chats, you can use emojis. And YouTube is giving me the option to add my own emojis to the chat for you guys to use. So you can use an emoji of Mickey Mouse. If you feel so inclined for some reason, you can use an emoji of me. You can use an emoji of the channel logo, etc., etc. And this happens in my chat only. I wish I could set that up for everybody, but unfortunately, I have to set that up through the memberships. They won't let me do it for everybody. It doesn't matter what fee you do, or tier, if you will, you do it from. You do it from the top one, which is $9.99, and you get more perks there. It's called Imagineer. You still get the badge next to your name. You still get all the super cool emojis, which I'm actually working on adding some more. So yeah, that's going to be set up hopefully within the next few weeks for you guys to check out. And YouTube did give me the option. I wanted to explain why I'm not doing this. They gave me the option to have the chats to where it can be members only and nobody else could chat. And I didn't want to like segregate people. I thought that wasn't right. So I have the ability to set that up if I ever want to. If I, for any reason, need to, I will, but I don't think I will ever be next. Feel maybe everybody who can't obviously pay that price, not that. So that's just my little message, if you will, regarding that. I'm not going to dive any further into that. It's not set up yet. But once it's set up, I'll come back on here and explain it a little more to you guys, but just know that we're in the process of doing that. So yeah, let me say hey to a few more people because I know a few more people have jumped in. Brandon Phantasmic Ears, welcome in. LSU Mom, I think I said hi to you, but once again, welcome. Orlando Mike, Samara, Todd and Alex and Kathy, welcome in. So getting everybody's Arjons, of course. Welcome in Arjons. So yeah, so we're gonna enjoy each other's company. No real like plan for the stream, if you will. But I thought we'd start it off with, if you guys have any questions for myself, or if you have a question for Donna or Sam in the background, you can feel free to ask some questions to us. Obviously, stream appropriate, but feel free to ask a question that we might be able to answer, because we usually don't get to do these types of Q&A things. So I thought it'd be really fun to sit down and do a Q&A. I thought I'd start off with, while you guys are submitting your questions, and everybody's saying it's good to see you guys. Alyssa Neal said, Sam looks good and did a fine job yesterday. So yeah, Sam did a house tour. So this is only one of the rooms of their house.
From my knowledge, by the way, I was not home and did not know she was doing that. So my house was kind of a mess for me. So ignore all of that.
Yeah, I was wondering where you were actually. So if you'd like to go check it out, I still think it's a wonderful house.
Thank you. We love it.
So yeah. Zippy Doodad says, I have a question. Well, ask away. Tanya says, can I swim in your pool? None of us have actually been in our pool yet, so you would be the first. But
when it's closed now because of everything going on, so we haven't even been able to enjoy it yet.
Yeah. So, where did you and Donna meet? I believe we met on just on like the YouTube streams, right?
Yeah, we did. I think like Resort TV Ones, Corey. We were just always in there, and we'd always say hi to each other. And then I was in Disney World on a trip, and you were there at the same time. And we're like, let's meet up, and the rest is history.
How's school going, Nick and Sam? Well, school for me is going good. We are obviously doing online learning. So we are doing pretty good with our online learning school. It's very flexible, which I like. So I don't have to be up at a certain time. I don't have to be doing this at a certain time or that at a certain time. The teachers are very flexible. So I like it. I think I don't know how long. As of now, it's lasting through May 1st, but we don't know if a lot of people are believing it's going to last to the end of the year. We have no clue if that's the case, but we'll see.
Samantha is actually, for those who don't know, she's 28 and she graduated high school already. So she's
and Tanya says, oh man, why I would have that pool going. And I actually, I did get approval to announce this because I wasn't going to announce it yet. But for those of you who don't know, which I'm assuming is like 99% of you, I am currently in the process of a move. I know you're all probably thinking, well, you just moved there. Where are you going now? We're still staying in Florida. We're still staying in Florida, very, very close to the parks. We're just moving to a different location because right now we're in a rental. That was just so we could, there's a whole bunch of reasons why we did that, but we are moving into a new house sometime in mid-May, I believe. We're just getting some work done there right now. We're going to be moving in mid-May. So that's why you're probably thinking, why is there nothing on the background? Because I don't want to put anything up here and I have to take it back down. So when we get to the new place, I'm going to have some things up on the background. I already have an idea for what I'm going to do. So it's going to be really nice. So yeah, that's pretty much that.
Down here, we rented and then I bought a home like 8-9 months later. So it just gives you more options to look for what you want if you want to buy. So
absolutely. And Zip said, Donna, are you subscribed to me?
Oh, I have to think really hard about that one, Patrick. You know, I better go check. But no, of course I am. Everybody subscribe to Zippity Doodad. He's awesome. And Josh had actually posted a question or a statement. He was saying that teaching online band is hard. And I can imagine how difficult that must be, teaching band online.
And I saw Josh in here. So welcome in, Josh. Hope you're doing well. He said online band is hard. I'm sure that would be hard. I can't imagine that'd be easy to teach.
Online.
Yeah, that I'm sure that's not really easy to do online. So hats off to your. Tanya said, do you all go to the same school? Well, Sam is not in school. I think we addressed that.
I pick you up sometimes.
That's true. That is true. Absolutely. And Josh said, our pool is closed too, and Liam is super sad the playground is closed. Yeah.
Yeah, the one we have is all taped off. They won't even let anyone near it.
Alyssa Neal said, oh, Donna, it looks so nice. I didn't see a mess.
Oh, you're very kind. Thank you.
Lana said, the house is lovely.
Thank you so much.
I'm so behind on the chat. I apologize.
I know it jumped.
Yeah. They asked if Samantha is in university.
No, she's finished with school, and yeah, she just does her little thing.
She does diamond painting, which we'll talk about in a minute because I want to address that in the stream.
Really good at it too.
It's Joey's World said, Sam just looks so young.
She's very lucky.
And Zippity Doodad with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Zip. I really appreciate it. What do the three of you miss the most about Disney? Well, I was thinking about this because I know Tanya, who I don't know if she's still in here, did a stream last night about saying how it's going to be hard when Disney reopens and we can't all hug each other and stuff like that. But I was thinking it's going to be like, I miss seeing all of our friends because there were so many people we'd see on a regular. There were so many people when we see on a regular basis, and there were some people you'd see every now and then, and for a while. So I think I miss seeing all of my friends that I used to see there, like some on a weekly basis, some every now and then. It's been almost a month since the parks have closed, and they're closed indefinitely right now. We have no clue when they're opening. So,
right. And I have to say, I was very fortunate that Patrick and I had a nice visit right before this all happened. He was down here in March for a few days, and we got to spend a whole day at the Flower and Garden Festival, and it was just wonderful. We had such a blast, and we tried all the food and looked at all the topiaries, and I'm so glad that we were able to do that and make memories like that before this all happened.
Absolutely. And Josh and Tanya are saying the same thing, that their pools have big signs to keep everybody out. Yeah. Our community pool right now is closed, actually. So I think a lot, like mostly every, if not all, community pools are closed.
Well, I got to tell you a story, Nick. So I was driving to get Starbucks. I need my Starbucks. I just can't help it. But I was driving down the street, and this neighbor, I guess, down the street had this humongous inflatable kiddie pool, and there were a grown man just lounging in the adult inflatable kiddie pool. He looked ridiculous, but he was having a good time.
I mean, if he's having a good time, then hats off to him.
I don't know why he put it in the front yard and not the backyard, but that's his prerogative.
G. Wilson said, "Hey Donna, how is the new AC?"
It's actually not working right.
Oh, again.
Yes, we spent $15,000 on 2 brand new air conditioning units, and they're not functioning properly. And they said they think they forgot to expand the duct work like they were supposed to. So they're coming out next Tuesday, and my clothes dryer is still broken. So yeah.
Oh, that's not good at all. Let me see. Hopefully, Cher says Sam made a great vlog. Yes, she did. Go check it out. If Ahmad wants to link her channel, that'd be awesome. It's Joey's World said, "Love your place, Donna, but Sam has a little organizing to do."
No, that's putting it mildly. She has a lot of organizing to do, and yeah, that's why we're glad Sam's contained in her own little space right now.
Arjan says, "Hi everyone, I'm painting my room, not with diamonds."
Well, there you go.
And Josh says, "Friday Night Live seems really weird sitting in my house by myself." Yeah, because during Friday Night Live we were all together, and now it's like
not very much. Yeah.
Natalie, hope you're doing well. Tanya, no worries. Absolutely. I probably would have done the same, so I don't blame you. I wish Spectrum offered Once Upon a Time on Demand because I want to watch the show from start to end. Yeah.
That would be nice.
I know it's on Disney Plus. So if you have Disney Plus. Lee says, "I teach guitar online and it's tough. The time lag makes it hard to play at the same time. How has it been for band instruction?" Yeah, Josh, I'm curious how it's been for. Yeah, I'm just curious how that works overall. I know for my classes, there are no live stream sessions. Everything's independent, so I don't have to be up at a certain time.
Anything like that?
What's that?
You don't use Zoom or anything like that for a group meeting, or?
Well, some of the teachers are giving us the option, if you have a question, I'm available on Zoom from this time to that time. But it's not like you're required to be on here for this class. If I wanted to yesterday, I could have done completely nothing.
Right.
All I have to do is report my attendance.
Does it vary from school to school, do you think, or class to class, or how is there some kind of protocol?
I think it's up to the teacher. I just think it's up to the teacher.
At the teacher's discretion.
Yeah, I think so.
Gotcha.
And Josh said playing together doesn't work at all, unfortunately. Yeah,
I would imagine synchronizing everyone together because of lag and internet connections and everything being so different everywhere, it would be very difficult.
Ellis said when Disney does open, from what I saw, it said maybe June right now during hurricane season. Yeah, I guess we got to see. I don't. As of right now, at the time of recording, because I'm sure it'll change, Disney has park hours starting on May 3rd. I don't know if that's true. It might be open in June. It might be open whenever, but at the time of streaming, May 3rd. May 3rd is, I guess, when Disney's projecting for. Hello, Mindy girl. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Lots of comments. I'm so behind. I'm catching up though.
Good idea, Josh. I've actually seen choirs and church choirs too doing that, where everyone sings their part and then sends it to the director, and then he edits it all together so it's one harmonious piece.
Todd said, how did you get a haircut with the quarantine? I actually haven't had a haircut in about 3 weeks, maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah, although I fixed it beforehand, so this is like the better version.
You got to make the most of what you got, you know?
This is the better version of what you'll see.
I love it.
Zip says, I agree. It was so great to see you all before things shut down.
That was one of my best days ever.
Hey, Amanda. How's it going? Hope you're doing well.
Hi, Amanda.
Rob says, there's so many theories on how Disney will soft open the parks and effectively limit guest contact. Saw an interesting one last night that the parks may go 24/7 to spread out the guests. Wow. That'd be kind of fun, like being in Disney at like 2 a.m.
I knew you'd think that was a fun idea.
I would honestly, like, if it's safe to go out, I honestly would do that. I would be in. Sam, would you do that?
Yeah,
okay, Sam.
You whippersnappers.
I would like riding Mine Train at like 2 a.m. riding Splash Mountain at 3 a.m. Like, how fun does that sound?
Get up at my normal time at like 5:30, and I could go over at 5:30 in the morning.
I knew this question was going to come in at one point, so Donna, I'm going to let you address this one.
Oh, I can't. No, we are not married. Our son lives in my house, and he's my very, very best friend in the world.
There you go.
Yeah. You and Sam and our Johns. We're kind of like the Four Musketeers, I think. We just travel together in packs.
Tanya says, I made fast pass for May 3rd just in case. I should probably do that.
That's a good idea. Thank you, Tanya.
Hello, Margaret. My hair is also a disaster. Yeah, I know everybody needs a haircut right now.
My hair is always a disaster. It doesn't change.
Thanks for stopping, Josh, and hope you have a great day.
Hi, Josh. We'll talk to you soon. Say hi to Liam and Steph for us.
Amanda says, why not go to the parks at like 2 a.m.? I honestly would.
I would if I was like, if you asked me this maybe 10 or 15 years ago, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. Now I'm approaching 50. My body just doesn't let me do that anymore. My mind would do it. The rest of me, not so much.
I would totally go to Disney at 2 a.m. I'm a major night owl, so I'd totally be down. I know on New Year's Eve, they keep the extra magic hours for, they keep them open. And some other nights, they'll keep Magic Kingdom open until 2 a.m. They don't usually go past that.
After hours, things like that, sometimes it's like 1 or 2, right?
And I've been at Disney at, I think the latest I've ever been to a park was like 1 a.m.
Yeah, when we did after hours.
That's the latest I think I've been.
And boy, was I paying for that the next day.
I think I had school the next day.
You did. I remember.
And I did perfectly fine. I was not tired actually, and I got 4 hours of sleep. Yeah. There was a Halloween party, speaking of that, when it was like, what was it? It was like, well, I was originally going to leave at 9, but everybody was at that party. I remember Pete was there, Zip was there, like everybody was there.
I remember.
And I was like, no, I have to leave at 9. I have to leave at 9. And then I was like, you know what? I'm staying. I'm making an executive decision. I'm staying. And it was in my first period class. I remember I was, but I like woke myself back up.
Yeah. I needed extra next morning.
I am going through comments, so I might be. Oh, let me get to that in 1 second. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything too important because I'm like zipping through the comments.
You need zippity doo to zip through the comments.
I do need zip to zip through the comments. We have John Morgan with the $40 super chat. Hey Nick, glad you're doing well. It's great to see all three of you. Donna and Sam, your house is beautiful, more organized than I am. Is Sam wearing sunglasses? 2 a.m. at the parks would be great. And Donna, you don't look a day over 28.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Actually 47, so I'm almost 20 years older than that. But thank you. That's very kind. And Sam is wearing her normal eyeglasses, but I think with the glare in the room, it's making him look like she's wearing sunglasses.
Sam doesn't have transitions, right? They're regular. See, I have these. I don't wear these too often, but these are transitions. So I actually have a picture on.
Yeah.
I have a picture on Instagram with these as transitions. I don't know why I took that picture, but I had a PhotoPass person take my picture. So let me. I'm going to read. I know there's another super chat. I'm going to get to that in 1 second. We were worried about the cast members and Robbie. There's so much that's unknown. I agree. There's so much that's unknown.
And a lot of our cast members, and the future is still uncertain for them. We worry for them and we pray for them every day, for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know it's a tough time for them and the college programmers. So yeah. I read that one. Thank you so much again, John. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, John.
That's more than what I get a normal night. 4 hours of sleep. 4 hours of sleep. 4 hours of sleep is great. Yeah, I don't know if I could do 4 hours every night. Disney Vacation Parks 24/7. Sign me up. I would honestly do that. Orlando Mike says, hold on, I'm going to ask you a question on Instagram before I put it in the live chat. Okay, I'll look out for that. And Tanya says, for all of you, if the parks open on May 3rd, will you go? Tanya, thank you so much for your super chat. I really appreciate that. And guys, go subscribe to That Crazy Disney Lady. She's actually going live every night at 8 p.m. Eastern until the parks open. So if you want to stream, if you don't know what's happening at 8 p.m. and you're like, nobody's live, go check out Tanya. I'm sure she'll be live. And she's going to have some special guests on too. For Tanya's questions, if the parks are open on May 3rd, go.
What day of the week is that?
That is I think, don't quote me, a Sunday. Yes, it is a Sunday. So if the parks are open on May 3rd, will I go? I would say if it's safe to go, I will. Because I was at the parks the day before it closed, and obviously that was much better than the situation is right now. If the parks were open right now, I would probably not be there. But I would say I would have to see how the situation is. And I don't know about the same for you, Donna and Sam.
For me, because right now I'm going through some health issues where my immune system's already severely compromised, I would probably wait a little bit longer than that just to make sure everything's okay, just so I don't get sick. But I don't know. I bet Sam would be there first thing.
Would you be there, Sam?
Yes.
Okay. That's the first time I've heard her talk on the stream.
I know. Go Sam.
And I got a message from Orlando Mike, who said he's at 670 subs, 30 away from 700. Can I mention that? Or do you not want to self-promote? I'll absolutely mention that if you guys would like to go subscribe to Orlando Mike. I also do want to make just a quick announcement. This is not in relation to anybody in the stream, but also Mike just reminded me, these streams are not sub for sub. We don't participate in that. We don't do anything of that sort. If I recommend a channel, does not mean they subscribe back to you. So it's just simple as if I recommend somebody, go subscribe to them, but don't expect them to subscribe back to you because that's not what our channel does. We don't do networking. We don't do growing. We don't do sub for sub. However you want to sugarcoat it, we don't do it. Wasn't that nice?
You should just have a little disclaimer scrolling at the bottom of the screen.
I think I can actually set that up. But yeah, I think I can set that up.
Our lighting is really bad in this office.
See, I put hi on there.
Hi.
Let me pull the chat back up. I'll wear a mask, it will be okay. But they say masks don't help that much, so I don't really know.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so my brother is a physician, and he's been on the front lines of this in New York for since the beginning of it. And my background's in pharmacy. And I know from what I know, and I don't know if there's any new data, there very well could be, but the masks are actually just preventing you from spreading it if you should have it. So if you're wearing a mask, Nick, you're protecting me from not getting it. It doesn't mean you're not going to get it. It's just because it's spread by droplets of respiratory droplets. So if you talk, sing, cough, that's what the mask is for. So you're not spreading it around. It doesn't.
And Marshmallow.
Marsh.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Marshmallow Man's in here. Hey, Marsh. How's it?
Marsh, we miss you.
I'm getting messages off the fly. Hopefully it's nothing important. I don't know if anybody needs me in the chat to check my messages. In the event you message me during a stream, you can.
Look at
Is that a fig hat?
It's a
Hold on, let me.
Hat. It says Beast on it.
Yeah, right. I'm tired of painting.
I'm such a slave driver.
I don't know how to get to you. I was gonna just.
Oh, there you go. We're brighter now.
Oh, here we go. I wanted to show them Richard's hat. It's Richard's Beast hat because Richard's a beast.
I'm at the character warehouse.
It's Richard's hat because Richard's a beast.
It's the first and only time he will be wearing that hat, so everyone just enjoy.
I need a haircut.
Well,
I think we all need a haircut, Richard.
Yeah, and Donna, I remember, I think it was for Christmas, you got Richard all the Tinkerbell stuff, and you put it on, and then you tried to take a.
I think it was his birthday. His birthday. Remember,
it was his birthday?
All around the parks trying to find all that stuff. It wasn't easy,
Richard, would you put it on right now?
I got to get back to painting.
The paint's not going to paint itself. I guess that's what they say. I know I'm missing a bunch of comments, so if I missed your thing, please repost it. They asked if Arjon's is a dinosaur now.
Oh, yeah, those were the beast's horns. That's what that was.
Everyone's saying hi to Arjon's. Arjon's, I see in Arjon's. That should be a song. Arjon's, I see in Arjon's.
It's a wild orange. That's funny.
And Emily, LLU mom posted the same exact thing. We're trying not to sub for sub, and it does. I actually had a conversation. I had a question for you. I had a conversation with a woman at YouTube who said they don't support it. It violates their terms of service. So if you want my advice, do not get into it. Yeah. She told me flat out, your channel can get terminated. So don't get into it. Do it the right way. That's the least I can say.
Grow your channel organically, because not only is it just, not violating YouTube policy doing it that way, but then you've actually built your channel yourself, and your subscribers are real and they'll stick with you. That's the best way to do it, in my opinion.
My Disney Park memory said prayers for Donna and all in need.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
And Alyssa Neal said, there are many different types of masks. N95 help prevent you from getting it.
That's right.
I'm sure it's not.
However, the N95 masks are supposed to be reserved only for medical professionals.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so doctors, nurses, EMTs, firemen, policemen, they get first dibs on those. So, yeah.
I'm getting like gazillion Instagram messages right now. I apologize if someone's like has an urgent message they need from me. Although I will say,
just message.
No, it wasn't me.
What's it called? I posted a brand new bingo board today.
Yay!
So for those of you who want to get your mind off of something and play a little bingo, there is a bingo game on my Instagram story. I post them once or twice a week. There are a bunch of different topics, and this week's topic is things I've done at Disney World. So it's one of them is like bought too much from a store, which we've all done it. Gotten your feet run over by an ECV, made a same-day fast pass, mobile ordered when eating quick service. Like, they're just a bunch of fun things to get your mind off everything happening in the world. So go check it out, and if you play it, tag maybe a few friends to play it, and tag me so I repost all the ones that I get tagged in. So just a little promotion for myself.
They've been so much fun, Nick, and you've been so creative with doing that. It's really awesome.
Yeah, they're fun to make too. The first one, the annual pass holders one, like really kicked off. And then I was like, yeah, I'll do another one. The annual pass holders one. Tanya said, have you thought about what we'll do first once the park open? I'm sure I'll go to Magic Kingdom, but I don't know if I've really thought. Don and Sam, have you guys thought about that?
Well, for me, it's going to depend probably when they open and how they're going to do it, because it could be festival time at Epcot, and that would weigh on my decision. But, I'm probably going to go the traditional route and go to Magic Kingdom first, just because it's Magic Kingdom. And
I'd go to Hollywood.
Of course you
Hollywood.
would. See Frozen.
And Sam, what show would you see?
What?
What show would you see?
Frozen.
She was.
That's what I thought. Yeah. And he sent her a message the other night.
Yeah.
I saw Disney World Freak. Welcome, Carlos. What's the first Disney meal you're having when you get back? I would say, I don't know if we're talking table or quick service, but I'll answer for both. For quick service, assuming I'm going to Magic Kingdom, I'd say Pinocchio's. I don't know why. I just like Pinocchio's.
No.
I know Donna doesn't like Pinocchio's. I was gonna say Cosmic Rays because that's like the general, or maybe Casey's. I'm gonna say Casey's or Pinocchio's. I would have to decide depending on where I am. And as far as table service, I don't know why, but I'm gonna go with Chef Mickey's. I think I need a trip to Chef Mickey's, and I need to wave around the napkin. I don't have a napkin here. I have to wave around the napkin. And yeah.
You know where
I
I
don't
want to go? I want to go to Nomad Lounge and get those
know.
perfect churros that you can't get anywhere else in the park that are fresh to order. I want to go there, and I'd go, I don't know, I might go to Garden Grill. I haven't been there in forever. It's so good.
I do Garden Grill. That's fun. What's that?
Sam says Cape May.
Oh, Cape May. Cape May's fun.
She eats her weight in crab. I mean, my goodness.
Todd V says, what rides are you missing the most? I will say, I think I'm going to say Runaway Railway. I really like. I've been on it 12 times, mostly within the first few opening days. I would go there just for that. Like I went out of my way to go on Runaway Railway. I bought the painting or the print, the Runaway Railway print.
That's cool.
I have practically every piece of merchandise. I have everything, and I've gone out of my way for Runaway Railway. So I'm gonna say Runaway Railway. I love the song, everything about it. I don't know, what rides are you? If you had to pick one ride, Don and Sam, what ride are you missing the most?
Just one? Oh, that's hard.
I'll give you two. How about two?
Okay, so mine go back to the classics again. I have to ride People Mover. I feel lost without People Mover. And Haunted Mansion. I love Haunted Mansion.
I knew you were going to say Haunted.
I know you knew.
What did you say?
Slinky and Mine Train.
You did
Ooh,
know.
I miss those rides. I like Slinky and Mine Train. Karen Cook, welcome in.
Run too. That's a
and
good
Rise.
one.
Rise too.
I haven't been on
Ooh, Rise. You have to go on Rise.
I know. I was waiting for them to go back to fast passes instead of boarding groups, and I was like, well, I shot myself in the foot with that one. Hi, Karen, by the way.
Very happy we're all staying healthy. Yes, absolutely. We're all staying healthy. All doing good. Joey's best bud, welcome in. I know I'm like so missing all these comments. It just bounced so much. Splash Mountain, Space Mountain.
Good choices, everyone.
I think the CMs in the union retain their jobs. Yeah, I heard, I think in the union or out of the union, somehow some cast members are getting their jobs still. Disney World Freak says, Sam, let's go. Cape May Cafe is my favorite table service.
She would eat there, I think, if we let her.
Although Tanya said no more pot roast grill.
Oh, what did they replace it with something, Tanya? Or is it just eliminated altogether?
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
At one time they took it away and they put like a pork loin or something in place of it, but yeah, the pot roast came back. I don't know if that's maybe a seasonal thing where it's like for the fall and winter. I don't know.
People Mover, Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
My top five rides I'm missing. Runaway Railway, Rise of Resistance, Haunted Mansion, Big Thunder, People Mover. Those are good options.
Yeah.
I would definitely.
I like those choices.
Mm-hmm.
Margaret.
Let me.
If I look off to the side, it's only because I'm trying to read the chat on my screen.
And if I look at my phone, it's because I'm pulling up the chat here. Awesome. Let me jump up to see if I'm missing anything. Hopefully, Joey's best bud, welcome in. BRT, welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm glad they still put up the flag every day on Main Street. Yes. Yeah, so nice. What Disney's currently doing is every day they raise the flag and they take it down and they light the castle up blue to thank the healthcare workers. I believe Space Mountain's up too.
Yeah.
And this was a good thing that I meant to discuss. Do you think they will delay the refurbishment of Spaceship Earth due to budget cuts? Something else, well, I actually don't know. I personally think they would stick with it, but I don't know. And something else that a lot of people were saying is, what if the parks don't reopen before May 26th? Are they just going to refurb Spaceship Earth and we won't get to go on it for a last time? Because if that's the case and they decide to refurb it, we won't be able to go on it for a last time. Like, knowing it's our last time.
Right.
So, I don't know. Hopefully, like, if the parks open on like June 1st, they say we'll extend the refurb by a week.
Yeah.
We'll see. This is a good question. What are your favorite special effects in the parks? Mine is the ballroom in the Haunted Mansion.
I love that.
I'm gonna think about it. Donna, why don't you and Sam answer first, and I'm gonna think about it.
Okay, well, for me, I agree. I love the you can't beat the ballroom scene in Haunted Mansion, and also I like the brand new queue area they have that at Peter Pan's Flight with all the interactions and things. I think that's really well done.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Sam? What's your favorite special effect in the parks? If you have one.
I don't know.
She can't choose.
She likes all of them.
Yeah.
I would say, I don't know why, but like on Mine Train, when you're going up the hill and all the little dwarves are like going up the side, I think that's pretty cool how they do that. Because it's like this is the wall. It's like a backlit projector, and it like shines this way. You probably can't tell what I'm doing, but it like shines this way on the wall. So it's pretty cool how they do that.
And another thing I like is how they did Smuggler's Run, because you actually feel like you are, in the plane piloting. Whereas Star Tours, you can kind of feel like, it's not as real. But for Smuggler's Run is like really real. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Alyssa Neal says, I'll be happy when they open the parking lots.
I love it.
Do you think Disney will still put out a nighttime parade for the 50th?
That was my question. What do you think in general about the 50th anniversary, how this is going to impact all the plans they had?
There's rumors that they're taking away, that they're going to scrap the Mary Poppins attraction. Like they're just going to scratch it. It's not going to be a thing.
Yeah.
I know there's like a bunch of other rumors for things they're going to take away. We're saying a bunch of different things on Twitter, but regarding the parade, I think they're either going to do one of two things. They're going to do a parade, and they're still going to keep it, or they're going to do a fireworks, they're going to take away Happily Ever After for a little bit, and they're going to do a nighttime, like a 50th nighttime fireworks show.
Right.
But I don't know. I mean, we'll see what. I'm sure they have some internal plans. All I do know, it's going to be a celebration at all 4 parks. Like all 4 parks are participating.
Yeah.
So yeah. And everybody's talking about their effects that they like. I love the blaster effects, visual effects, and lightsaber cutting through the roof on Rise of the Resistance. I do like that effect, the roof, the lightsaber going through. I think it's so cool how they do that. Indiana Jones, absolutely.
Yep. Oh, and the waterfall part on Mickey's Runaway Railway, that's really cool. Everything is so well done.
Well, and with the waterfall, you aren't actually dropping.
Right, but it makes
you don't feel like you don't move. You don't move at all. You're actually
cool.
You go into this like pod, if you will, not really a pod, but
surrounded on 3 sides. So
you're surrounded.
Yeah.
And then you go in it, and the projection makes you think you're getting closer, and the projection acts like you're going this way down a waterfall. But what really happens is the screen turns, and you're staying still. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool how they do it.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the 50th celebration. Yeah, absolutely. I cannot wait. Rachel, welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
Sure.
So yeah, I think hopefully the 50th is going to be, they can still keep some of their plans. And you know what, actually, I saw on Twitter too, because everybody shares their ideas on Twitter. I saw that they are going to possibly, when the parks reopen, whenever that happens, they're going to close the Epcot experience temporarily because some of the plans might be scratched.
Oh, right, because everything's changing and so fluid at the moment. Yeah.
And it's not easy to edit that video. Like, you can't just cut some of it out. Actually, that waterfall scene in Runaway Railway, that's where the alien scene used to be in the Great Movie Ride. There's I'm wondering if I can show it to you guys. Let me see. You know, actually, I don't know if I can do it, but there's a thing, if you look it up, let me try. If you look up like runaway railway map or something, there's a GIF or GIF, whatever you call it, that actually shows like what's in runaway railway, and then it transforms into where everything used to be in Great Movie Ride.
That's so cool.
And I believe like, so it's like, I think this is it actually. So that's not it, but I thought that was it. So it's like, this is where the waterfall is, and here it used to be, you know, whatever used to be there. I can't find the picture somewhere, but I'm sure if you research it, you can find it. But I know, I think the dance studio, as crazy as it sounds, I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on it. The dance studio right now with the Daisy dancing is where Mr. Voz used to be. It's kind of weird.
I think you're right about that, actually. Yeah, I've heard that.
And what else? I think the alleyway, like, you know, when you go from the dance studio to the factory, that's where Casablanca used to be.
Yes. Oh, and just really quickly, hi, Lynn Robinson, and hi, Viapre Project.
How's it going, Lynn? And Viapre Project, welcome in. Hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe. So yeah, welcome in everybody. Viapre, and John says he misses Great Movie Ride. I miss Great Movie Ride too, but I've been telling some people agree with me, some people don't. I feel like Great Movie Ride served its time. It served its purpose, but now we have the first Mickey themed attraction, which a lot of people have been saying Walt would be happy with it. Like, he would have loved it because he loved trains. He loved he would have loved the animation part of it. People said, and then actually when you leave the ride, there's a picture of Walt. People have said he would just love everything about the ride.
Yeah. Well, you know my thoughts. We've had this discussion. It's not that I don't like and enjoy Runaway Railway very much. If it was me and I was running the park and everything and I had the power to do it, I would have had that ride just somewhere else. I would have left the Great Movie Ride and updated it with different movies, because there's so many more movies they never put in there that they could have. That's what I would have done, because I like both of them, to be honest.
I just figured out how to change. Are you seeing this as I'm doing it? The colors next to our names?
Yes.
I just figured out how to change the colors.
That's awesome. We're green. Now we're orange and yellow, and now we're, oh my goodness, we're like the rainbow.
It has every like color known to man on here.
So cool. I've never tried that before.
We'll go with, we'll do blue.
Oh, blue is nice. I like blue.
Yeah. And I'm missing a bunch of comments. Have you been on the Star Wars ride? Yes, I've been on all the Star Wars land rides. I've been on Rise of Resistance, Galaxy's Edge, and I've been on Smuggler's Run. I don't know why I call Galaxy's Edge a ride, but I've been on all of the Galaxy's Edge rides. Yes, StreamYard is fun. I like playing with all these little effects. And I took Donna's name away. I don't know why and how I get that back.
Nameless. Gee whiz.
Unless I... Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that's bad. I have to...
Comments at the bottom, it takes our names away.
That's it. Hashtag Donna in charge.
I love it.
You're going to have to show me how to do that. Because I'm still learning how to use StreamYard. Yeah, it's a little bit of like a learning curve, but it's once you learn it, it's pretty easy to use. And I know you can like take away that logo in the top, and you can add your own effects, your own background. So it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I still have to go on both the Star Wars rides. Yeah, I like both of them. I like Smuggler's Run a lot. I like Rise of Resistance a lot. Donna doesn't need a name tag, though. Everyone knows who she is. That's true.
Oh, that's funny.
So, yeah, I like both of those rides. I like.
If I had ridden it, I just haven't had the chance to yet.
Yeah. Corey says, hey, Nick Donner.
Hey, we miss you, Corey.
How's it going, Corey? Hope you're doing well.
His stream from the other night was awesome, guys. It was Yeehaw Bob. And if you missed it, you got to go check it out because it was awesome.
Yeah, Corey did a stream with Yeehaw Bob, like true Disney legend. And he interviewed Bob for an hour. The hour flew by so fast. I really wish it lasted longer.
I know. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And Bob was so funny and entertaining and just interesting. He's such an interesting person.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was a really fun stream. If you missed it, go.
I'm getting the link right now.
And I have incredible news from one. I just got a text, and this one I'll read, from an incredible supporter of our community. And I'm assuming I'm allowed to say on the stream, I'm really hoping I am, because I'm hoping I am, because I'll read the text word for word. So Pete McDevitt texted me.
Oh, Pete.
And he said to tell you something, Donna. And I'm assuming I'm allowed to read it because I think he knows I'm with you. He said to tell Donna that I am home.
He's home? Oh, that is wonderful. I'm going to have to call and text him later. That's awesome. I'm so excited. Yay.
So I just responded to him. So yeah, Pete, that's awesome.
Oh, wonderful news. I'm so happy.
Yeah, absolutely. We're happy you're home and you get to sleep in your own house with your family. So and Argon said, Donna who?
Arjon's who?
And Pete said he's listening. So Pete, we're very happy that you're
we love you
home.
So
and
really
you get to spend the weekend and hopefully a very long time with your family. So we're very happy that you're home, Pete.
Yes, absolutely.
And Corey said, oh, and Sam's hiding in the back.
There she is.
And I wanted to also, and we're not going to go crazy over an hour here, maybe like a little bit longer. But everyone's saying, yay, Pete, excellent news.
Hi, Preston.
And I was just going to say, hey, Preston, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Mr. Preston, hope you're having a great day and you're doing well. And everybody.
Your dad home, Preston. We're so happy for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And Alyssa and Neil said, Bob is a great talent. He has huge hands for the piano.
He does.
And I didn't know how he rocked the piano, because I know Corey was wondering that too. I didn't know he actually rocks it. I thought it was on a rocker.
I'll tell you something. Bob is not only a great talent, but he's very physical. And he's very physically active and strong. And the things he does, I could never do. He's just all around an amazing person.
Like, he's rocking that piano, and it's rocking on its own. Like, I would be scared it would fall on me.
I know. He biked 22 miles the other day in one day.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I couldn't do that on my best day.
And there's a comment I was going to highlight. I think I lost it, though. And you're doing that as you're on the stream. That's awesome. So I was going to discuss, because I know I meant to do this earlier, and then a bunch of other things happened in the stream. I want to talk about the person in the background. Sam, I know you are, if you guys have checked out Sam's Instagram, she is doing these things called diamond paintings, which I would never have the patience for. I would never have the time for, so hats off to her. Either Donna or Sam or one of you, would you like to explain to everybody what diamond painting is?
Absolutely. Do you want to take it, Sam?
You can do it.
Okay.
I haven't.
Oh, okay. So Sam is prepared, and this is a diamond painting.
Ooh.
and she completed this. She's made it for Magical Meg, and it took her about a week to do. But all of these are like, they're called diamonds, but really they're just kind of like faceted little beads that look like diamonds when the light hits them, so they shimmer. And then you have this little punch tool, and then she also this Winnie the Pooh, which is really great. So all of these are little beads, and it's almost like, see this chart here tells you all the colors. So it's kind of like a paint by number, but with little beads. And then they have this little glue that you dip the pen in, and it adheres the little bead to the painting. So
yeah, I would never have the patience for that. So hats off to her. And Bob said here, I'm gonna put myself back on. Corey said he said cats have been kicking pianos in New Orleans forever. That's the quote. That's the quote of the day. Cats have been kicking pianos in New Orleans forever.
Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, here's a little pen that picks up the little beads, and then you pour the little beads in this tray. So you just kind of pick up and then stick, pick up, and then you do like a color at a time. So she'd do like, say, all the black, and then she'd put all the black in here and do all the black on the painting, and then dump them back, you know, the leftovers back, and then go.
Sure.
So yeah, it keeps her very busy, especially since she Disney so much. So yeah,
and
she even got me doing it. I did some stickers, and I ordered some diamond paintings, but they haven't gotten here yet. Has your mail been slow? Our mail has been so slow since this started.
Did you order them from Amazon?
We ordered some from Amazon and some from a retailer.
I know Amazon has been super slow, but yeah.
Our mail in general, though, has been super slow, which is odd.
And LSU said, "Here's beer." Hopefully
that's not good.
Hopefully that's gonna get resolved soon. I don't know what those could be for, but let's hope that's
Let us know when you're finished, Emily.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody's saying it's dedications. I would mess up and give up. I would be done. I don't know how she does it, because she spends hours. She spent hours on these. I don't know how she does it. So hats off to her. And if you guys want to see, Sam do some of these, go check out her Instagram.
I made these. I've got that's Rapunzel. So see, I'm at a much smaller scale than Sam. I made Cinderella. And that's when I did these, I said, oh, this is fun, and I can do this. I can get into that. Then I ordered the paintings. And I made Belle. She's my favorite. And then this one I'm planning on sending to Zippity Doo Dah. I know he loves Ariel. And then I made a Snow White. Last night I made Tinkerbell.
Yeah, Sam told me you're making Tinkerbell. So people were asking what they're called. I said diamond paintings.
And you can find them on Amazon.
Yeah,
they're on Amazon.
Has them. Michael's has them. Every craft store has them. Walmart usually does, but I know they're restricting things that aren't essential now. So I don't know if you can get them at your Walmart or not. But you can try.
Karen Cook says, I feel like my mail has been amazing. I got a package from Disney in 3 days.
Oh, maybe it's our area. Maybe it's Florida. I don't know. But I know my general mail, because I get those notifications, you know. I signed up for like Choice or whatever it's called, where they send you a picture of what you're supposed to be getting that day. And I don't get it 2 or 3 days later. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. Yeah.
I have that thing where you can see the informed delivery, where you can see the pictures of what you're getting.
Yep.
And from what I see, everything that says it's coming, it actually comes. But yeah. The sirens I heard was a fire truck passing with the Easter Bunny on board.
That's so awesome. I
The
love it.
neighborhood kids are all excited. Well, I'm glad it wasn't an actual like emergency and you had to evacuate or whatever.
So glad it was good news, Emily.
Yeah.
What a relief.
Miguel, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, we're not going to be on you for crazy longer. We'll probably be on you for 5 or 10 minutes more, maybe. Todd says, I Lysol all my mail when I get it anyways. Yeah,
my brother said to do that too. He said, wipe down your mail, wear gloves when you get the mail. And that's coming from a doctor, so just take it for its worth.
Tina said, my friend Joanne does them. She made a huge one, like 6 feet by 2.5 feet for the Christmas of the princesses.
That's amazing, Tina. I would love to see that. That's incredible.
Sam, you got competition.
I love it.
So yeah, I'm just reading the comments to see if there's anything else I'm missing.
Yes, it's like what Rose said. It's a 2020 version of cross stitch, except it's with those little beads. That's exactly what it looks like and is. Yep.
And John said, just make sure you don't disinfect. Just make sure you don't ingest the chemicals when disinfecting. Yeah, that would not be a good idea. So don't do that.
Yeah.
Tina,
Lysol wipes, not to like spray it.
Yeah, I would use wipes if you really need to. I'm sure you could spray it, but.
And it's really interesting though, since I've been doing that, like boxes that come from UPS and stuff, they are really sneakily filthy. I mean, the dirt that has come off of them when I wipe them down, now I'm just going to wipe my boxes down from now on because they're just covered in dust and debris. And I'm like, ugh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, a lot of when you get something from UPS or FedEx, they go through like all these shipping facilities. They go on conveyor belts and they go in boxes and trucks and scanners, and it's like a maze where they go through, so they can get pretty dirty. And Tina says, I'll take a pic and put it on Insta, so Sam, you'll have to check that out.
Thanks, Tina. We'll be looking for that for sure.
I can't find a wipe. I've been looking for 6 weeks. Yeah, it's very hard to find stuff. Actually,
you can use if you have a microfiber cloth or even just a dish towel or even paper towels and just dampen them, that will help to at least get the dust and stuff off. It helps. It's not the best. Obviously, like a Clorox or Lysol wipe would be better, but at least if you have a damp cloth or something to get the dirt off, that's helping.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
And John said, just imagine how many people touch the box before you. That's very true.
Yeah. Like, yuck. I mean, just not good.
You can also take food out of the packaging if able to do so, like cereals. Yeah, that's better too.
Yep, for sure.
So, and you can use rubbing alcohol also. Yeah, I've heard that's.
I haven't been able to find any because I was looking for rubbing alcohol when we couldn't find hand sanitizer. Was that your mom?
No.
Oh. I miss her.
I was just looking at something.
Anyhow, yeah, I was looking for rubbing alcohol, and none of the stores have had it since this whole thing started. And that's something that should be commonly available, but it's not anywhere. I don't know why.
Yeah. So I think this is probably the point where we're going to start descending the stream, if you will. We'll start wrapping up. We made pretty good time. We've been on for an hour and 10 minutes. I'm sure we could talk all day, but there isn't enough time for that, unfortunately. So once again, thank you everybody for joining. Thank you so much to Donna and Sam for coming on. Everybody put a heart or a clapping emoji or whatever you'd like in the chat to thank them for coming on, because it was super last minute. It was like 2 hours in advance. I told them I was going to do this. So hats off to them for coming on.
Having us. It was fun, Nikki.
Yeah, absolutely. and amazing stream, Nick, Don, Sam. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for coming on and for posting your hearts and all that. I really do appreciate it. And go check out Donna's Instagram and Sam's Instagram, TikTok. She has everything. And any last words before I, well, not kick you guys off, but any last words before we get off of here?
I just want to say I miss all of you. I miss you, Nick, especially. And thank you for having us on. And I just hope everyone has a very nice Easter or Passover, whichever you celebrate. And I hope that everyone stays safe and healthy, and we will get through this. And we will see each other very soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I was actually going to say that too, so thank you for reminding me. Happy Easter to those of you who celebrate or observe, and happy Passover to those of you who celebrate or observe the holiday, which if you celebrate all of them, none of them, whatever, or just week. So it's something for everybody to celebrate. And if you are not going to be with family tomorrow, like many people, do a Zoom call, do a Skype call, Google Hangouts, whatever you can do to call your family, do a phone call or text them even, or reach out to a friend that you haven't talked to in a while. I know, Sam, it's been like a month since I've talked to you, so I'll probably text you tomorrow. Yeah, so, and I was joking, by the way. It's not been months since I've reached out to Sam. I know I said it with a serious face, but, and Todd said, happy Easter, Arjan's too.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure
so
off painting somewhere.
he's off painting somewhere, doing something.
That beast hat.
And Paula, welcome Paula, by the way, says go outside, enjoy the beautiful day. Yeah, you can take a walk outside. You can still go outside. You can take a walk. If you just keep your distance from people, stay 6 feet away. Go outside, take a walk. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll read a few more comments before we get up here. Listen, Neil said Robbie has some YouTube videos. I'd like to see him. It's called Robbie Rose and Disney. Awesome. I know I've seen a few of his. We'll definitely have to check that out.
Yeah, for sure. We love Robbie.
Yes, and I hope he's doing safe as well. I've seen him post a few things. So everybody's saying be safe. If you guys ever need anything, message me. And when you're done, I highly encourage you to go over to my Instagram story and check out the bingo board that I made. Go check it out. Go see.
It's so much fun.
And if you want to tag me, feel free to tag me. I'll repost it. And if you'd like to, I know, like, I got a bunch of messages, so I'm sure people are doing them. If you'd like to tag a few more friends of yours and they can do it, it's definitely all appreciated. Dole Whip Dad, how's it going? And Dole Whip Dad, this is going to be the last thing I say before we jump off here, because I could ramble on for hours. Dole Whip Dad, he does Creator Talk every Sunday at 10:30. I believe it's 10:30, right? Yes. Okay, I want to make sure I was getting that right.
10:30.
So go check that out. He does things on do that on my phone. He does streams on how to be a creator and manage your channel right. I know he did it. His last one was the dangers of sub for sub and networking. It's, as I said earlier, it's a very bad place to get into. So don't do it. It's the bottom line. But go check out his channel if you really want to find out more information and find out more of the dangers of it.
Jeff is very informative and very helpful to all channels, but especially if you're looking for advice on your channel and stuff, Jeff's Creator Talk is where you need to go, for sure.
Mm-hmm. And he said, Josh from...
He rocks the thumbnails, Triple P.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that'll be fun to see. But
see you there. I hope you and Kara are doing well. We miss you.
So thank you to everybody once again who joined. If you missed some of the stream, go back and watch the replay. It'll be up for hopefully a very long time. I don't see myself taking this one down. But I think we're going to wrap up. You could say whatever.
You know, I always pick on you.
And I'll see you guys hopefully soon for a what's it called? For a home stream. I'm going to post, by the way, whenever that membership thing gets put up, I'm going to post it. I might even do a stream so you guys can, if anybody wants to, you can use some of those cool emojis and stuff like that in the chat. So maybe I'll do a stream next time when that's up, and maybe Donna and Sam, you guys come back on, because I know we could. I'm sure we could ramble on for a lot longer.
I bet we could.
So thanks so much, everybody, for joining, and stay safe, wash your hands, and happy Easter and Passover, and see you real soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
I'm not sure I understand.